Hello everyone, and welcome back to Talking Easy channel, the place where English feels warm, real, and full of everyday life. I'm Ella.
And I'm Alex. Thank you for joining us again. We help you practice real English, the kind people actually use every single day.
Before we start, please like and subscribe. It helps us a lot and keeps this lovely podcast growing.
All right, Ella, I'm excited. What are we talking about today?
Today's topic is something almost every English learner dreams about: how to sound like a native speaker.
That's a big one. Everyone wants to sound natural, right? Not like a textbook robot.
Exactly. Sounding natural is not about having a perfect accent. It's about rhythm, tone, and habits, the little things natives do every day.
So it's about daily habits, like brushing your teeth, but for English.
Yes, that's a great way to say it. Let's begin. Small daily English habits that make you sound more natural.
Okay, hit me. What do natives do that learners don't?
Well, every morning before checking my phone, I speak one short sentence in English. Something simple like, "Today's going to be a good day." It trains my mouth and my mind.
Oh, that's cool. So you actually talk to yourself.
Yes, many speaking routines. Just a few seconds. Try greeting yourself. "Good morning, Alex." Or, "How are you feeling today?" It sounds silly, but it works.
I like that. It builds confidence. Sometimes I record a short voice note about my day just for fun.
That's a great habit. You can also describe what you see, like, "The sky looks great today," or "My coffee smells amazing." Simple phrases natives say all the time.
Yeah, I noticed learners often say, "The weather is not good," but natives say, "It's kind of gloomy," or "It's chilly today."
Exactly. Those soft, natural phrases make a big difference.
Curious. And mistakes. What kind of mistakes do learners make every day that sound non-native?
Many learners say, "I very like it," but natives say, "I really like it." Very is for adjectives. Very good, very big. For verbs, we say really.
Got it. I really like coffee, not I very like coffee.
Perfect. Now, here's a little story. One of my students decided to practice English every morning for 1 week. She spoke for just 2 minutes a day, describing her breakfast, her mood, her plan.
And what happened after 1 week?
She told me, "I started to think in English." That's the magic. It's not about hours, it's about consistency.
That's inspiring. So if you're listening now, try it. Speak one short sentence every morning this week.
Yes, tiny steps make a big change.
All right, what's next, Ella?
Next, we talk about speaking with feeling, not just with words.
Ooh, I like that. Because sometimes learners sound too flat, like a robot.
Exactly. Native speakers use tone, stress, and rhythm. Let's test it. Say this sentence. "Really?"
Okay. Really?
That's nice, but now say it with surprise.
Really?
Perfect. Now with doubt.
Really?
See? One word, 3 feelings. That's the secret. Emotion changes meaning.
Yeah, I hear natives say, "Oh wow," or "No way," with real emotion. It feels alive.
Exactly. Those expressions, "Oh wow," "seriously," "you're kidding," they make your English real.
I remember when I first moved to London, my friend said, "You sound polite, but not alive."
That's funny, but true. Native English is full of energy. You can practice it by reacting to small things.
Like when your friend tells you they got a new job, you say, "That's awesome," not just, "That is good."
Yes, or if someone says, "It's raining again," you say, "Oh no, not again." Simple emotions, real reactions.
It's like putting color into your words.
Exactly, Alex. Words are paint. Your voice is the brush.
That's beautiful. Do you have a story about this?
Yes, one time I was in a cafe in New York. The barista said, "Hey, how's your morning going?" I said, "Fine." He looked confused. Then he said, "Just fine?"
Curious. He wanted more feeling.
Right, so I smiled and said, "Actually, it's great. The coffee smells amazing." And he smiled too. That's when I realized natives speak with emotion, not perfection.
That's powerful. So learners should focus less on grammar, more on connection.
Exactly.
Okay, what's our next secret to sounding native?
Let's talk about how natives speak in everyday life, from morning to night.
Ooh, daily life English, my favorite.
Morning starts with simple greetings. When I see my neighbor, I say, morning. Not good morning, just morning.
Yeah, I noticed that. Short and friendly.
Then when I buy breakfast, the cashier might say, how's it going? Or, you all right?
That one confused me at first. You all right? I thought something was wrong.
Yeah, it's just a casual hello. You can answer, yeah, good, thanks.
And natives often ask small, friendly questions like, busy day or coffee first?
Yes, those small talks make English sound real. You can practice them. When you buy food, say, hi, can I get a sandwich, please? Then add, how's your day going?
That's so simple but friendly.
Exactly. You don't need perfect grammar, you need warmth.
So, Ella, how does your morning usually go?
Well, I grab my coffee and say morning to my neighbor, then listen to music on the way to work. What about you?
I talk to the guy at the breakfast shop. He always says the usual, and I say, you know me too well.
That's perfect natural English. Those tiny moments teach you how natives connect.
And they use short words like, hey, cool, sure thing, no worries.
Yes, no worries is one of my favorites. It means it's okay. So friendly and soft.
Listeners, try this. Next time someone says thank you, answer with no worries instead of you're welcome. You'll sound so native.
Beautiful tip, Alex.
I feel like this topic is giving me energy already.
It's because real English is full of life. The more you speak it, the more natural it feels.
So far, we've learned small daily habits, speaking with emotion, and everyday phrases.
Yes, and up next, we'll talk about how to share your weekend stories like a native speaker.
Perfect. I have a funny weekend story for you, Ella.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear it.
All right, Ella, let's talk about weekends, the time when everyone finally breathes again.
How do native speakers talk about their weekend naturally?
Good question. The most common phrase is, what did you do over the weekend? Not, what did you do in weekend, which many learners say.
Ah, right. Over the weekend. So simple, but so easy to forget.
Exactly. And when you answer, you don't need to list everything. Natives usually give short, relaxed answers like, not much, just stayed home, or I went hiking.
So it's more about the tone, easy and casual.
Yes, you can also say it was pretty chill or it was fun. Small words, big feeling.
I like that. So how was your weekend, Alex?
It was nice. I met some friends at a small cafe. We talked for hours and then it started raining, but in a cozy way.
That sounds relaxing. Mine was the opposite. I spent the whole weekend fixing my washing machine.
That's so adult of you.
Yeah, not fun at all. But on Sunday night, I watched a movie and ordered pizza. That saved my weekend.
There you go. That's a perfect mini story you can share when someone asks, how was your weekend? Just one or two sentences with a real feeling.
So learners can say something like, I went to the park, or I watched a good movie. Keep it simple, right?
Exactly. And here's a pro tip. Add a tiny emotion. For example, I watched a really funny movie, or I went to the park. It was so peaceful.
That's easy and sounds native.
And don't forget these casual expressions like, I just chilled. I hung out with friends. I caught up on sleep.
Nice. Those phrases feel alive.
Yes, real English is about small talk with real emotions, not perfect grammar.
So what's next on our list, Alex?
Excited. Ordering food, one of my favorite topics. Let's learn how to order like a local.
Oh, I've made so many mistakes with this.
I think we all have. When you order food, you don't need to sound too formal. Just be polite and friendly.
Okay, what's a natural way to order coffee, for example?
Try, hi, can I get a cappuccino, please? Instead of, I want a cappuccino. The phrase, can I get, is soft and polite.
And if I'm not sure what to choose?
You can ask, what do you recommend? Or, what's popular here?
That's great. And if I want to order for someone else?
You can say, can I get 2 lattes, one with oat milk? easy and natural.
Sometimes I panic when the staff speaks fast.
That's normal. You can say, "Sorry, could you say that again, please?" Or, "I'm still learning English." People will slow down and smile.
I once ordered something completely wrong because I was nervous.
Oh no, what happened?
I wanted fried rice, but I said fried ice. The waiter laughed for 5 minutes.
That's adorable. But see, mistakes create memories.
True, and now I never forget the word rice.
Exactly. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. You're learning through experience.
Let's give our listeners a few polite phrases for restaurants.
Sure. Could I have the menu, please? Can I get the check? It was delicious, thank you.
Simple but powerful, and always say please and thank you. That's the heart of sounding local.
Yes. Now let's move to another daily topic, the weather.
Ah, the favorite topic of every English speaker ever.
Exactly. Talking about the weather is small talk gold. Natives use soft expressions like it's chilly today or it's boiling hot.
Right, not just it's cold or it's hot.
Yes, and they connect weather with feelings. For example, it's gloomy, I feel sleepy, or the sun's out, I'm in a good mood.
I love that. It makes the conversation warm and natural.
And you can mix weather with your weekend plans. It's sunny, perfect for a picnic, or it's raining, good time for movies.
Do you have a favorite weather expression, Alex?
I love it's cozy weather. It means the kind of weather that makes you want a blanket and hot tea.
That's lovely. Mine is it's crisp today. It means cool but fresh.
Beautiful. And here's a fun tip. When you travel, talk about the weather difference. Like it's so humid here compared to London.
It sounds natural and personal, and it's an easy way to start a friendly chat anywhere in the world.
Exactly. That's why natives love it. It's a safe, friendly way to connect.
So far, we've learned to talk about weekends, food, and weather, three huge parts of daily life.
Yes, and all three help you sound more fluent and more alive in English.
What's next, Alex?
Next, we'll talk about small talk at work, those little English moments that make you sound confident and friendly.
Perfect. I have a few office stories ready for that one.
I'm sure you do, Ella.
All right, let's move to our next part, small talk at work and how to sound natural when life gets busy.
Yes, I think this is where most learners struggle. It's not just about saying the right words, it's about sounding relaxed.
Exactly. For example, in the morning, instead of saying hello, natives often say, "Hey, how's your day going?" or "How's it going?"
And you don't need to answer with a long speech. Just say, "Good, thanks. You?" That's it.
Yes, keep it short. And when you want to describe your day, say, "It's been busy," or "Pretty good so far."
Oh, and I hear people say, "Not too bad." It sounds so natural.
Exactly. It's like a soft, "I'm okay." And when a coworker tells you something stressful, you can react with, "That sounds tough," or "Hope it gets better."
I love that one. It shows empathy.
Yes, English is full of small emotional bridges, little ways to connect with people.
So if someone says, "I have so much work today," I can say, "Oh, hang in there." That sounds native, right?
Perfect. Hang in there means don't give up. It's friendly encouragement.
I remember one time my boss said, "You've been swamped lately, huh?" I thought she meant water.
No, but swamped just means very busy, like I'm swamped with emails.
Got it. That's such a fun image, though, drowning in emails.
True. And here's another one. When you finish work, say, "I'm clocking out," or "Time to call it a day."
Those sound.
Yes, and in the evening you can say, "I finally get to relax," or "I earned this coffee."
Those phrases make your English sound alive.
So the secret is not fancy grammar, it's everyday words used with heart.
Exactly. Okay, what comes next on our native English journey?
Let's talk about something fun, sharing your personal likes and hobbies naturally.
Yes, my favorite topic.
When natives talk about hobbies, they often use expressions like "I'm really into" or "I'm crazy about" instead of "I like."
So instead of I like music, I can say I'm really into music.
Exactly. And if you don't like something, say "I'm not a big fan of" or "I can't stand."
That sounds cool, like I can't stand waiting in long lines.
Perfect. You can also say, I'm kind of into cooking lately, or I've been getting into running.
Ah, so adding lately or I've been getting into makes it sound more natural.
Yes, it sounds more real, like a part of your life.
So what are you into these days, Ella?
I've been getting into photography. I love capturing quiet moments, like morning light or rainy windows.
That's beautiful, Ella. I've been into gardening lately. Seeing small plants grow makes me feel calm.
That's wonderful, Alex. You see, when you talk about hobbies, it shows your personality.
Agreed, and it's a great way to connect. When someone says, I love music, I can ask, oh, what kind?
Exactly, and you can add small memories, like when I was a kid, I used to play guitar.
Oh, yes, adding a childhood story makes it warmer.
Yes, and it helps the listener see your emotions.
I notice many learners just list their hobbies. I like reading. I like traveling. It sounds flat.
True. Try mixing feelings and reasons. I love reading because it helps me relax. Simple, natural, and native-like.
Beautiful.
Okay, now let's move to storytelling, one of my favorite ways to practice English.
Yes, telling simple stories like a native speaker. This is where your English truly becomes alive.
So, what's the trick?
Trick is using simple connectors. Words like yesterday, last night, one time, then, after that. They help your story flow.
And don't forget reactions like, I was so happy, I couldn't believe it, it was amazing.
Exactly. Add emotion. For example, yesterday I missed my bus, but then I met an old friend. It totally made my day.
That sounds so real. One short sentence, but full of story.
Yes. Or last night I cooked dinner and it actually turned out great.
I love that. Learners can use their daily life as practice material.
Exactly. Every small thing can become a story.
Okay, Alex, what's your favorite story phrase?
I love guess what happened. It creates curiosity.
Oh, yes, it's like a hook. Guess what happened yesterday?
Exactly. And people always ask, what? Tell me.
That's perfect for practicing natural conversation.
Yes. And here's one more tip. When you tell a story, pause a little. Use your tone. Let your feelings show.
Right. English is not just words, it's rhythm and feeling.
Beautifully said.
So, what's our final secret today, Alex?
Our last topic, travel English that sounds natural and friendly.
Oh, travel stories, my favorite. I've made so many mistakes abroad.
That's how we learn, Ella.
Curious. So, what's the first travel tip?
Travel is one of the best ways to practice English in real life. Every trip gives you new words, new people, and funny stories to tell.
Oh, yes, and sometimes embarrassing ones. Like when I got lost in Tokyo and asked for the train station, I said, "Where is the rain station?" The man looked up at the sky and smiled.
That's adorable. But see, you tried, and that's what matters. Most native speakers appreciate your effort.
Exactly. And travelers often need simple, polite English, not fancy grammar.
Right. When you ask for help, just say, excuse me, could you help me? Or, sorry, where's the nearest station?
And always add please and thank you. Politeness opens doors everywhere.
Yes, let's practice a mini travel dialogue.
All right, I'll be the traveler.
Okay?
Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to Central Park?
Sure. Go straight, then turn left at the lights.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
See? So short, but it sounds friendly and real.
Exactly. Travelers can also use simple words at airports or hotels. For example, where can I check in? Or could I have a window seat, please?
And when you arrive at a hotel, say, "Hi, I have a reservation under Ella."
Perfect. And if something's wrong, be polite. Sorry, I think there's a mistake. Or could you please check again?
I love that English has so many gentle ways to say things. It feels kind.
Yes, kindness is the secret to sounding native.
I remember one time in Thailand, I got lost at night. My phone died and I had no map.
Oh no, what did you do?
I asked a local man, "Excuse me, hotel?" He didn't understand, so I showed my key card and smiled. He laughed and pointed the way. I'll never forget his kindness.
That's a beautiful moment. It shows that even simple English plus a smile connects hearts.
Exactly. So for travelers, I'd say keep it short, stay polite, and always smile.
Perfect summary. Let's give our listeners a few essential travel phrases to practice.
Sure. How much is this? Can I pay by card? Is it far from here? Where's the bathroom?
And don't forget, that was delicious for when you eat street food.
Yes, locals love to hear that. It makes people feel proud of their culture.
You know, Ella, everything we talked about today, habits, emotions, small talk, stories, it all connects to one thing:
What's that?
making English part of your real life.
Exactly. When you live English, you sound native. It's not about copying, it's about connecting.
That's beautiful. And every learner can start right now. You don't need perfect grammar or a native accent. Just practice real phrases every day.
Yes, start small. Speak one short sentence in the morning. React with emotion. Tell a mini story at night.
Let's quickly review some of today's natural phrases before we finish.
Okay, from morning habits. Today's going to be a good day. My coffee smells amazing.
From emotions, oh wow, really? No way.
From daily life. Morning. Busy day? No worries.
From weekends, I just chilled. I caught up on sleep. It was fun.
From restaurants. Can I get a cappuccino, please? What do you recommend?
From weather, it feels chilly. It's cozy weather.
From work. Hang in there. I'm swamped today. Time to call it a day.
From hobbies, I'm really into, I can't stand, I've been getting into.
From storytelling. Guess what happened? It totally made my day.
And from travel, excuse me, could you help me? Where can I check in?
That's a lot of useful English.
Yes, and even if you remember just one phrase today, you're already improving.
Absolutely. Progress starts small. One word, one feeling, one real conversation at a time.
So, dear listeners, try using one of these phrases in your next chat. Speak with heart, not fear.
And if you make mistakes, laugh, learn, and keep going. That's how every native speaker learned their own language too.
Exactly. English is not just something you study, it's something you live.
So start living it. One morning sentence, one weekend story, one kind smile at a cafe.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to Talking Easy channel. More warm and fun English stories are coming your way.
And comment one phrase you'll use today. We'd love to read it.
Thank you for spending time with us. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, one small English habit can change everything.
See you in the next episode, everyone.
Bye for now.